Hello, hi everyone. Happy May the 4th. May the 4th be with you.
Yes.
Hello everyone, I'm Jon Binnie, spiritual psychic mentor here in Scotland. And with me here today, my wonderful co-host. Hang on, let me do a proper introduction. The incredible, the fantastic Viviane Yeller.
Hi, John. Great to see you. Hi, everyone. Lovely to see you all here. Thank you for being here and supporting us.
Yes, thank you for coming, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any good Star Wars jokes or impressions, Viviane, you might want to
Oh,
share?
I can't. I know I can't do an impression. No, you're good at that.
Well,
Um,
you can always nominate me for some. Oh, I know.
mm,
It could be if anyone wants to write their requests in, for example, Yoda style writing, which is just incredibly difficult to say and read, or if you
mm,
just want to read out in the Yoda style, I'll be happy to. Not all will be appropriate to do so. Um, I also do, I think really just Yoda and Darth Vader. I'm not so sure about the others. Maybe a little Chewie sometimes. But yeah, happy May the 4th, everyone, and may the source, may the fourth, maybe may the force be with you. Um, Wonderful. Well, it's definitely continues to be exciting times here on planet Earth, and we're excited to support you through your journeys and taking your requests. So we're here today for your quantum psychic Akashic requests, and we accept a wide range of requests. You'll be able to see some of them have already been put into the live chat, so they are free of charge. We do accept donations. You don't have to donate for us to take one of your requests. So the sorts of requests that we are here today to support you with, and of course it is Star Wars Day. So if there's any galactic extraterrestrial themes that you want to cover, such as meeting your extraterrestrial spirit guides, learning about any extraterrestrial origins, feel free to make those requests. We also do chakra clearings,
mm-hmm.
with any energetic healings, and we can also do our best to help you with physical ailments because everything's energy. We also do superpower activations, so help you open up and activate different psychic superpowers. Often common requests are talking to your spirit guides with the crown chakra, being able to see multi-dimensionally with your third eye chakra, being able to speak your truth with your throat chakra, and much more. We also do, I think I kind of mentioned introductions to spirit guides. We also do past life healings, or if you want to know a bit more about past lives, about your soul origins, Akashic readings for the future, and pet healings or home clearings. And if you're asking on behalf of a pet or another being, please make sure you get their permission in advance and state that you have their permission in the request. Throughout the show today, for the couple of hours that we're on, we will be randomly picking your requests. So that's pretty much right up until almost the last request. And we just ask that you say hello in the chat. Let us know that you're here, and we will do our best to service your request. We've
Mm-hmm.
also really enjoyed recently people coming back and saying, letting us know in the live chat um, how previous requests that we've supported you with have helped or not, or if you have any questions from previous requests that we've been helping. So thank you. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Did I miss anything, Viviane?
Did we mention home clearings?
I think I did, but yeah, we do home clearings. If you have any noisy ghosts, that's what it means, right? I think it's German for noisy ghost. Um, yeah, so if you have some unwanted energies, portals, maybe you're struggling with uh, something that's going on in your house that goes bump in the night, just let us know and we can take a look. And the only things that we don't do are soul retrievals, which often, not always, but often involve going to hell and back, or exorcisms or significant entity removals in the live streams.
Mm-hmm.
They're not really energetically safe to tackle in live streams.
Yes.
You can look into. I certainly provide a service for negative entity removals. You can see that on my website. Jon
Mhm. Yes, and we don't. You may book a service, a one-on-one with us, and feel free to reach out to ask a question. But we do not provide readings via email. Just want to clarify that because sometimes we get requests. I personally get requests. So yeah, no readings via email. Just want to clarify that. Thank you.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you, Viviane.
Mhm.
Thank you, Rhonda. That's really kind of you.
Thank you, Ron.
For your donation. And you're just saying the last session was very helpful. That's so lovely. Great to hear that. So yeah, I think we've managed to tag yours. Is that right? Yeah, I have now.
Mhm.
Great. So that's added to our starred list of requests. All right, and let me see if I can get your wonderful comments up on the screen without obscuring Viviane. I think that'll have to do.
Thank you.
So I'll go ahead and create a safe space. Oh, by the way, how's my audio? Is it loud enough, too loud, or is it okay?
It's good. It's good for me here.
Great.
Sounds good.
It just feels really good to not have my audio constantly crackling and to have internet. It just feels like
Yes, I know.
energy, the connection's flowing smoothly. Wonderful. Okay, I'll go ahead and create a safe space. So please join us as a deep breath in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out what no longer serves, our highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion that no longer serves you, nice and loud. And continue to breathe as it feels right for you. And focus your attention now on the very center of your heart, where the golden light of your soul enters your human form. And from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light up through the top of your head. Reach up into the sky and up into the stars. Reach all the way up through the highest frequencies and dimensions of this universe until you reach the highest dimension of the source of love of this universe. And there, connecting your light cord into the highest dimension of source. Feel into that oneness, unity, and unconditional love. Remain connected into source and extend your light cord down to the stars and sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And now, from the center of your heart, as you allow your heart to soften and open, extend a cord of light downwards, down through the base of your spine and deep into the earth, and reach all the way down through the layers of the planet, going deeper and deeper until you reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. We send Mother Gaia so much love at this time. Allow her to send her love back. Remain connected into Gaia's heart and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planets, up through the roots of your spine and into your heart once more. And now, together with the light of Source above, Mother Gaia below, and your own light, expand out the golden bubble of protective light, about 2 meters out to each side, above and below, in front and behind you, surrounding all aspects of you, and set the intention that only energies and entities with your permission, your highest good love and compassion can see you, access you, or exist within this space or within you, and that all other energies and entities must leave immediately. Into your safe space, invite in your spirit guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. Ask at this time for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and assistance with the integration of today's session. And as you allow your body to relax, to get comfortable where you're sat, lay down, walking, please allow your heart chakra, to gently soften and open, reminding your heart, it's safe to open. Heart, it's safe to open. Heart, it's safe to open now. And through space and time, I create a golden protective bubble around all of us in our live streams across Jon and Viviane's channels, both the live and replays, however our session today is accessed. And I set the intention for this session space as I surround it with the highest vibration source, love from above, and ground it deeply into earth. I set the intention, only energies and entities with Viviane and I's permission and the highest good love and compassion of all can see us, access us, or exist in the session space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And into the session space for Viviane and I, inviting in our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source, and Gaia. We ask at this time for their assistance with today's session, their guidance and protection, their clearing and healing, supporting your quantum psychic Akashic requests. And to help get us started, I ask Archangel Metatron to please open the Akashic records, open the Akashic records, open the Akashic records for Viviane and I. And with this, we can get started.
Thank you, Jon. Adding a couple more requests here that came through. And a reminder, please post your request in caps. I think I saw one request.
I'll just check from the top.
That was not in caps. And I just want to remind, if you did post a request and that is not in caps, please repost in caps so that we can differentiate, help us differentiate what is a comment and what is a request for us.
I feel like I need to start warming up with my Yoda impression as well. What would he say? He would say, in capitals, request post you will. Great. 36 requests.
Yes.
37. Wonderful. Monday, so, my turn.
Yeah, you choose first.
Great. Playing a little music. Hopefully not loud. Okay, choosing the first request. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Otter Cat Mom, are you here? Otter Cat Mom, are you still here? Thank you for your request.
Waiting for Otter Cat Mom. You're asking for help for your cat, Stachio. She's here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Lovely. And I love the cat picture too.
Oh, that's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because on video it looks like I'm looking in the opposite direction. Look over. Is it that way? Is that right? Oh, lovely cat. No, it's not. That's it. I really like your cat. Is it just here? Thank you for all you do. Oh, thank you, AutoCat Mom. You both are amazing. Could I please, and thank you for that too, could I please ask for healing for my cat, Stachio? She gave her permission. She suffers from asthma. Also healing from my broken wrist. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Two requests in one. Okay.
Would you let us know which wrist, please? You're referring to that, just so we go straight to it.
Yeah. Would you like me to focus on AutoCat Mom and you do Stachio?
Sure. Yeah. Thank you.
Great. But yeah, AutoCat Mom, just let us know which wrist at the moment, since you've given permission. I'll just go ahead. I'd always work on both sides of the body, but it's helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Saves me all the effort trying to guess. Last time I got a reading, I was told to slow down. Apparently, I was too slow down left wrist. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also like to think of left being the receiving and all that. Yeah, but I do love that you work on both sides. Thank you, Cat our mom, Otter Cat Mom.
I'm just asking both AutoCat Mom and Stachio to step forwards to Viviane and I, together with your guides. Yeah, there's some balancing work for me to do and to help with the energy flow. So there's a horizontal balance and then there's a vertical flow as well. So I'm just going to focus on this. Just helping release some of the tension in your crown chakra, AutoCat Mom. I can feel this is a crown chakra filled with thoughts, all the thoughts all at once. Just helping clear out anything you're ready to release. And your guide is suggesting that I verbalize as much as possible for Viviane, because it feels like there's going to be quite a lot echoing in Stachio as well. Return to source, or never return here again. Okay. And then just coming down to your throat and heart chakras. And just bringing out, it's lovely. There's a lovely high vibration love feeling. If you really just focus at this time, AutoCat Mom, on your relaxing your body and connecting in with that loving feeling, especially loving feelings towards Stachio. That's a really good help just now. And then just expanding this source love energy across your shoulders, clearing, healing, energizing, then coming down your arms. I'm going to begin just helping release out through both hands any blocked energy, anything that no longer serves your highest good. I feel like I've seen this before. It's like this darker negative energy just dripping out of your fingertips on both sides, more so on the left because it's more blocked on the left. Return to source, or never return here again. And on the right side too. Return to source, or never return here again. And encouraging the constant flow down through your lower chakras, through your root chakra and deep into the earth. And I'm just going to take a zoom in now to your left wrist. Bring in unconditional love. I can see you gently touching your left wrist with your right hand, especially in any areas that hurt or have limited mobility. And I can hear you saying, heal, little wrist, heal. Heal, little wrist, heal. And you're sending in love. I'm just being shown placing, if it's comfortable for you to do so, Autocat Mom, placing one hand over the other. So it's not, the purpose is to create a connection between the two. So you're really just touching, it's like you're kind of resting them on a table or on your lap in front of you, and you're just gently touching each other. It's going to help bring a lot more balance between both sides of your body. And it seems to stimulate the energy flow, especially this constant circulation around your body horizontally. And then just say out loud, I'm ready to release any negative energy now. I'm ready to release any negative energy now, and just release it into the earth. Okay. How are you getting on, Viviane?
Good. And interestingly, when I called Stachio's higher self, her higher self stepped in with the front left paw raised to mimic the issue with the left
It's cute.
wrist. Yeah. And I heard Stachio say the word worry, asking her mom not to worry so much. She said that you just stop worrying, you're worrying too much. And I'm sending her healing, sending Stachio healing energy to the lungs. And see what else she would like to say.
Lovely.
Now I'm seeing a closer look into the lungs, and I see the spots where the asthma is concentrated.
Wow. I'm just observing you working on Stachio. It's really beautiful to watch.
Thank you. I'm grounding that energy now.
You have such a lovely, what's it called? Like a bedside manner, very caring with Stachio. It's beautiful to watch.
Thank you. Another burst of energy, healing energy to Stachio's lungs and ungrounding. And I see the squinty eyes showing a little. That's their way of sending little kisses. And I got a little kiss. Thank you, Stachio, and thank you, Otter Cat Mom.
Yeah, I hope you're feeling okay and you get plenty of rest and drink plenty of water, Ottercat Mom, and sending so much love to you and Stachio. Thank you for your request.
Okay, so it's my turn now to select our next request. Alrighty.
I'll place my hands on my heart and let my heart decide. This is a matter for my heart. My heart.
Bella 88. And I like the eights. Oh, I saw lots of eights this weekend. That was nice. Oh, I saw 4, 8, 8, 8, 8. I was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Sevens, like, oh. In one day, it was like, wow.
Yeah, I kept seeing, like today, my phone was 8.8, and then the next time I saw it was 7.7 on the charge.
Mm-hmm.
The album I'm working on is 188, I think. I get a bit confused. Yeah. 188. So constantly seeing 88, and there was something else as well. Oh yeah, there's just so many things. Beautiful signs of infinity. And Bella 88 is here.
Okay, so Bella is saying, hello everyone. I inverted my chakras feel. How to, I guess.
Is this in Yoda language?
Yeah, okay, so maybe you should read it then.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Inverted my chakras feel. Fix them, can you? Restore balance. I seek a heart chakra healing. Give me. You must. Thank you. I do. Harmony and love. Guide me back there, girl. That was fun. So I'm not sure my brain really just processed the request, even though verbally it came out of my mouth. So we got chakra restoring balance, a heart chakra healing, and harmony and love. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you, Bella 88. Oh, I also forgot that, not appropriate for this request, but I also do 3PO impressions. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask Bella 88 to come forward. And others that we work with today, just step back. I'm just aware also we have the Akashic records open. There seems to be some information to be shared regarding Bella 88 as well. Okay. And I'm being shown energy. Wow, there's a lot going on around your heart. These the swirling of energy, lots of different colors. It reminds me of, it looks a bit like an atom, you know, when you see these diagrams of atoms and or is it photons that go around it? Is that right? The things that go around the outside of an atom. And I'm just being shown this in rainbow colors. There's just a lot going on. Right? Your guide says rainbow activation. There's a rainbow heart chakra activation. And that it causes these activations are huge and very powerful, especially in the heart. Long lasting, it's a long journey of activation, and it causes a significant disruption. Your spirit guide says it's like going through, like when we're teenagers, we go through puberty, our bodies are like, whoa, like, what's going on? So regular grounding and rebalancing is really helpful. And regular conversations, daily conversations with your heart as well. Okay. Anything you've picked up on in your scan, Viviane?
Actually, interesting. Like to me, I see a lot of light emanating from the heart, but to me, it looks like sun rays. It's beautiful. I see a lot of light for shining, from our heart. Initially, that's what I felt, and I really feel the heart energy.
Wow. I love it when you say it. I see it. It is so beautiful. I'm just asking what are these kind of two views that we're seeing of the heart? Because they're
they look beams of sunlight that they're looking like to me.
Yeah, Bella's Bella 88 spirit guides saying that her heart is a mirror of the sun. So the sun's own soul's heart chakra activation and ascension into the fifth dimension.
Wow.
They're not your two heart chakras, well, soul of the sun and Bella, your heart chakras aren't tightly coupled. They are reflecting off each other. So this is why being drawn to the awareness that this could take this is a journey, this whole activation.
And I can see rainbow colors now. I initially saw the sun rays.
That's beautiful. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Bell's guide says, so what you saw, Viviane, was a bit more of the third dimensional sun, and then I now you are seeing the fifth dimension. So there's kind of the higher vibration, still of the same heart. It's like, why are we seeing these two different views? And it's cool when we see different things, but they seem to be interconnected, and they're just two different levels of vibrations. I'm guided to work. This is a similar pattern I would follow with my heart chakra dragon fire activation. So I'm going to follow. I'm just going to help bring the heart balance in a spiral. So it's the Celtic chakra spiral. To spiral out around all the chakras. And I'm just going to do some quite light, like clearing, healing, and balancing using dragon-like language on each chakra. So I'll just do this now. Starting with the heart, bringing source love energy to clear, heal, energize. Wow, big burst of light. I saw in my third eye. It was so bright. Like it's piercing through into my other two eyes. Okay, and then coming down into the solar plexus. Return to source, or never return here again. And coming up to your throat chakra. Return to source, or never return here again. Down to your sacral chakra. Return to source, or never return here again. Up to your third eye chakra, just clearing out. Uratakara maroza ira. Return to source, or never return here again. And then down to the root chakra. Return to source, or never return here again. And then all the way up to the crown chakra. Se takrimorama. Return to source. Never return here again. And then just connecting into your earth star chakra and up to your soul star chakra. And bouncing down through the center of all your chakras, grounding you deep into the earth. Wonderful.
I see the column of light.
That was beautiful. Such a beautiful heart you have, Bella.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it felt wonderful connecting with her heart. Yeah, thank you, Bella. And wow, I can still feel the heart. It's energy.
It's incredible.
Expensive, expensive.
Oh yeah, really look after your heart. If I must have done some. I'm like getting total amnesia for meditations. I must have done a dragon heart. A heart. Let me look it up. I can't even say it. Heart chakra dragon fire activation meditation. I'm sure I did one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll dig it out and share it in the chat if it exists. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to support you, and thank you for your request. Please do. Oh, Bella88 says, yeah, I felt everything. Yeah, please do get plenty of rest and drink plenty of as much water as it feels right. That's a big a big change. And oh, it's 1707 or 5:07 in 12-hour time here in the UK with 47 requests. It's a big change for you, Bella. So both what we've just done right now and then this continued journey, I really felt you talking to the sun, connecting with the sun, talking about the sun, talking with your heart, placing your hand on your heart. These are all like great ways to continue to support yourself. There's something about your heart and your connection to soul of the sun that building up like a strong relationship, talking to the sun, talk out loud, place your hand on your heart and talk will really help. Because in many respects you're mirroring each other on your journeys, which is just so beautiful. Exciting. And thank you to someone saying you were mentioning it. Thought I was channeling the Cookie Monster. I also love the Cookie Monster. I used to have a cookie. For years I wore a Cookie Monster t-shirt, and also Scooby Doo. They all like my impressions of Yoda, Cookie Monster, and Scooby Doo are all largely similar, with different grammar. Okay. It must be my turn, is it?
Yes.
Great. Thank you. Okay, so there are 2 requests from the same person, Spring New Beginnings. There's this one, and they're side by side. It was strange because I felt it before I opened my eyes. I was like, oh, that's strange. I'm just going to leave the first one up.
Okay.
And let us know, first of all, Spring New Beginnings, are you here? And can I beat you to typing beginnings? Are you here? Yes, you are. Okay, great. And is this the correct request? Is this the right request for us to focus on? Yes, it is. Great. Thank you. So you said, I don't know if I could always like read it out properly and then do a C3PO impersonation. Do you see me getting married in future and have a stable family life? If yes, to whom? How does he look like? In brackets, his work, when, where will I meet him, or do I know him, etc. I'm not going to do the C3PO. It's always far too dramatic.
Mhm.
Oh no, Master Luke. We'll save that for another one. Maybe not for a love-like reading. But yeah, we have your Akashic records. We have you here, so we can go ahead and ask. Can't make any guarantees about if we're going to know what they are going to look like and what they do, but we'll go ahead and ask these questions.
Mhm.
Okay, so for spring, new beginnings, just asking you and your guides step forwards, your higher self, and Archangel Metatron, please provide us with Akashic records access. Just stepping into your Akashic records. The very first thing I'm shown is I'm looking down at your feet, spring new beginnings, and there's some self-limiting beliefs that sit as a kind of heavy, dark energy just around your feet. And it is a form of self-doubt. It's a feeling of lack of self-worth. It's not very tall, which is good news. It's not huge. Feels a bit like actually about that size. My only prop I have. It's like if you were to step forwards without looking, you would kind of trip on it, right? It's that feeling of it like it's a bit of a stumbling friction in front of you, but it's not a big block, but it's something you need to be conscious of. And it's really fascinating. So I'm just being shown a prospective partner. So they're just about visible in your Akashic records. And you'll be more clearly be able to access them once those self-limiting beliefs are tackled. So asking yourself, for example, what do I doubt in myself? What is it that I doubt about myself? And this relates to everything in life. It's not just love, and it's not just partnerships. And it's a kind of barrier for this prospective partner. It's one of their boundaries is that they're not looking. So they're looking for someone who isn't codependent on them. And the good news is it doesn't feel that it's a high degree of codependency that you're a risk of. It's more like that kind of feeling of, well, if I had a partner, I could probably work through this together. I could probably get to the bottom of some of these feelings about self-doubt about myself. And your prospective partner saying, I don't really want to do that. Like, I'm just looking for someone who's like largely, none of us are perfect, right, including myself, but has largely faced a lot of these fears of self-doubt and lack of self-worth. So I'm just going to do my best, given that you've asked. I'm just going to help clear out some of this blockages in your Akashic records and help clear the path between you. And I
Mhm.
just see him. I don't know what you see, Viviane. I see him like to the question of, do you know him? It's like he's on the periphery. Like I don't know. I describe it as like almost like an acquaintance. Like you might know of him,
Mhm.
but and there's a closeness in time and space. It's just the vibration is the thing you need to work on yourself first. Spring new beginnings to be able to open up that path clearly.
That makes sense. Yeah, I see in the vision. I see the not a detailed image of the person, but I see the silhouette there is like present there, waiting to enter that new um, reality. But I heard a few things in the beginning from the guides. One of the things I heard was that's not how it works, but explaining that is the wanting to know all of details ahead exactly. Okay, the way that the question was presented to us, because there is there is a part of the journey is the self-discovery, and the discovery is the whole, there's, the whole process. So we wouldn't be giving all the details. Okay, this is exactly, because she's asking here, how does he look like, and who this person is, and because this is part of the journey, part of the discovery, and her own self discovery too, and all of the, and I also heard, when you're looking too hard, you can't see it. Um, so another little bit of, as of information there, as being part of that journey. It's your self discovery, and you realizing what you want, what you don't want, and but without having that expectation, that can, without wanting to like force an outcome, so that it wouldn't be blocking the flow, as I'm trying to say.
Yeah, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
In one way, I the way I would describe this is the way the universe tends to work with partnerships is that we romantic partnerships especially is that we attract at our vibration, and so when there's an absence of connections with people, it's an opportunity to look inwardly and say, oh, uh, since I'm not getting anyone at my vibration, it's a good thing, right? Because it means you're not getting anyone to like come in. So if you think about what we didn't get, oh, good news, you're going to get this new partner. They'll look amazing, and they're going to really drill into those problems you have with self-doubt. And it's going to be like a whole nightmare for like 6 months or years, but you're going to come out of it so much stronger. It's like, it's not that, right? But that's what happens to so many of us. It's because where we have wounds, often we attract people to come in and help teach us how to address those wounds within ourselves. And so doing the work first, and it's a bit like going to the gym, doing self-care, going to a spa, doing your meditation, doing your inner work, facing your fears, all these things that you do to help raise your vibration. You're constantly increasing your attractiveness and your match to another partner at that vibration. And this potential partner feels just a little bit higher vibration than you right now, which is really exciting, like just on the periphery. And I love that, Viviane. It's exactly how I saw them with my third eye, almost like a kind of silhouette with this, they have a lovely energy and like little sparkles around the silhouette. And it was just, it was lovely. It was kind of, and this kind of like, there's no rush, right? It's just like a gently waiting, like when you're ready for me, we will connect. So I hope that helps you spring new beginnings. And let us know in the chat. A reminder for everyone, including serendipity, please do post all requests in capitals. Thank you, Viviane. You can go back and I can say it.
Thank you. All right. And like one of the things I like about the request we just answered, and the way the reading came through, is it's a reminder of how important it's for us to have, it's the self-love, and the self-awareness, and how that's going to open really. She needed to hear that, the situation with low self-worth, or lack of self-love, and how you need to find that within you, and love you first before you be bringing the right match, and the vibration match for you, when you have that in check. You have that
Definitely.
first. Put yourself first, and your self-love first. Okay. All right, so ready to select our next request.
Thank you. I'll just post in the cultivate your self-love meditation as well, which is really good for this.
Great. Yeah.
We should call it for dating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Kendra's saying here, it's a good message for the collective to look for a relationship, any relationship at your highest vibration. Yes.
Yeah, beautiful. Oh, and hello to all the lurkers. Catherine Pre was just saying, thank you, Jon and Viviane, for all the light. Even as a lurker, there's so much to learn. Yay, lurkers. We love you.
Thank you.
Lurking your child.
Okay, I'm ready to select our next request. Make sure I'm on the right side of the screen here, and I'll close my eyes.
Because you are divine.
Oh, oops. Okay. Oh, I had a feeling this would come up. Okay, Heddy Uriel, please let us know if you're here. Heddy Uriel, I believe you posted this recently. I had a feeling this would request. Okay, you're here. Thank you. And I see 222. Thank you.
A present.
Thank you. All right. So you're saying, hello, could I please have a reading and any messages from my guides for the next few months and clearing if anything blocking me. Okay.
Thank you, Heddy Uriel.
Okay.
And just asking all the others to step back. So we ask Heddy Uriel, your guides, step forwards, your higher self, and also access your Akashic records. Oh, your Akashic records feel really lovely. There's a lot of high vibrations and colors and opportunities coming your way. And it's interesting because it's quite a contrast to your current energy. Like your current energy feels lower. And so the high vibrations are kind of like they're wisping around you. And not yet, you're not able to fully step up and absorb them yet. What do you sense at this time, Viviane?
I'm still receiving. It's over here.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. I asked for her Akasha Masters for a message about the next few months, and I heard, get ready, put your seatbelts on. You're on the driver's seat. That's what I got at first.
Don't panic, Master Luke. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, I really felt that. I don't know if you saw when I looked at Heddy Uriel's heart chakra, there's quite a lot of like heavier, like this cloudy energy, almost obscuring my vision. And
Yeah.
I've not done a clearing yet, but I just asked. I started talking to your body, saying you can release a lot of this yourself. So I started talking to your heart to open up your heart chakra and your solar plexus,
Mm-hmm.
chakra, and just release it deep into the earth. And it's a lot of it is negative self-talk. And I heard this, so these beautiful opportunities you described, and I saw these colors and high vibrations, Viviane.
Mm-hmm.
Your guide was showing me, Jon, like, what if in my world, it would be like all these things, like all the things I'd kind of ever really wanted, like happening to me now. And asked Jon, would you be ready? And it's like, I don't know, maybe. And so this was some of it was also connected to the lack of like worthiness. Like, am I really worthy of all these opportunities, all this beauty ahead of me? And then just a releasing, like, you know, getting comfortable with yes. I do feel some affirmations would really help you, Heddy Uriel. So each day saying to yourself, I'm ready for all the miracles that this universe wants to bring me for my highest good. I'm ready for all the miracles. I'm ready now. And Heddy Uriel saying, I'm breathing and releasing now, sitting in the garden with my cat, Owl. He always perks up when you talk. Hello, Owl.
That's cute.
And that's wonderful. Let's just see if we can help clear out your heart a bit more as well.
Mhm.
Seeing some dragon light language, just some roars, starting gently just to release anything that doesn't serve your highest good and allow these beautiful miracles that are already destined for you. They're just waiting for you to open up and release this negative energy. Beautiful. I hope that helps you, Heddy Uriel. Enjoy your time in the garden. Sending
Mhm.
love and your cat Owl.
And by the way, Hetty, you're driving stick shift, and it was really like they showed that because making more of a point, like you're really in control. You can really. It was like feel where you're going, and the direction really had that energy of shifting gears to show that you're in control. I like that.
Yeah, I love that.
Mhm.
Harley J saying, lol, I feel like Jon is rehearsing for an upcoming skit today. He seems to be surrounded by Shakespeare energy today. Shakespeare. Well, yeah, who knows? I have nothing planned after this, but you just never know, right? You never know.
Mhm.
I just feel compelled to say, because I am an actor. Next up is Darth Vader. That's right.
Oh, and Hattie's saying, "Thank you. I love stick shift." That's how I learned how to drive first out of the U.S. And
Really? Oh, wow. God,
yeah.
brave.
But it's been so many years. But now I only drive, of course, automatic. So anyway,
It's all stick shift here.
yeah.
Uh, I think it's something in our psyche, our culture, that says that automatics are inefficient and slow and not very good for our ridiculously narrow roads and windy hills.
Mhm.
But they, I think they're great. I've never owned one, but I've driven quite a few automatics. I've driven in the US with them as well. Although I
Yeah.
always find the cars in the US are kind of like, it's like driving on a waterbed, like, whereas our suspension in the UK is like really rigid and hard. You go around the corner, you don't really notice it. You know, you just kind of bounce around inside the car.
All right, your turn now, John.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
LP8296, are you here? LP8296, are you here?
Waiting for LP. LP might be work lurking. So LP, let us know if you're here. LP 8296.
LP 8296. I feel your presence. Trying to get LP to come into the chat. Say hello in the chat.
LP. Your guys want you like LP. My last live stream, I called you and you had, you left already. Your guys want you here because you're called again now. Waiting for LP. LP 8296. Please let us know if you're here. Oh, hey, Chloe. Great to see you.
Hi, Chloe. Hello. Special shout out to Chloe Rose and your incredible masterclass last night. That was so much fun. For living your fantastical life.
No LP.
No LP. Yeah, LP does say in the request, having if called having the worst time at work, confidence is at a low.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that, LP.
We don't proceed without you being here, so we'll just talk. I'll try the flute. Maybe that's a visual cue as well.
Mm-hmm.
No finder flute, says Cash Michelle fan. Okay, here comes the flute.
LP, I hope you can come through.
Try the bendy notes. Any
Okay.
LP. I was sending you so much love for your work.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely felt the pull of your request.
Yeah.
I'll type in the chat once more, and then I think we don't. If we call a request and it's not serviced, it just stays in the queue and can still be picked up randomly.
Yes. And make sure that you're up to the, that the live stream is not lagging, that you're
just here, click on the little live button or text that has a little red or white next to it to make sure it's showing for live. Well, I think we're moving on. So, was it mine? Is it my turn?
Yes.
Minutes ago. Who am I? I'm your father. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is so cool because Dragon's Wings 369 was just asking a question as well, I think. So, oops, what have I done? I've kind of selected all the text and confused myself. Come on, John, you can use your tracker pad on your laptop. Yeah, so just 2 minutes ago, Dragon's Wings 369 says, John, why do I get full body chills every time you speak dragon? I'm sure we can help answer that. Just let us know you're still here in case you left in the last 2 minutes, in case I offended you or something and you left. Just say hello. And you said, I'd love to know exactly I connect with the dragons, please. Do they have a message for me? How exciting. But just let us know you're still here. Dragons Wings 369. Yes, you're here. Fantastic.
Okay, great.
And if you've not watched it, do watch the Dragon Reborn collaboration I did with Chloe. I can put it in the chat, which is a lot of fun. I feel like everyone that likes dragons, or just everyone in the world, should watch it in general, but especially people that like dragons. Dragon Reborn. There we go. Okay, let's connect with yourself and your guides. See if you have some dragons there in your guides, and ask for messages. Oh wow, okay. One of your guides just came right up in my face. Okay, so this dragon that's come forwards, wow, this really beautiful heart. So I have seen this before in this pattern, both in, this is how I was first, or similar pattern, how I was first introduced to dragons in the first couple of years after my awakening. And then it also came up for me in a recent client session. So this dragon that I've seen step forwards is, they're very white, and this light crystalline energy. They're a 6-dimensional dragon, and they're huge. They're saying they are a cloud dragon. We would know them as a cloud dragon, in that their density is similar to that of a cloud, and they are most strongly aligned with the water element. And they're saying they also breathe fire and air. So they do have a connection with the air elements, but primarily water. Oh, exciting. They're just asking me to channel a message for you with some dragon light language first. So this is to help answer some of the question about, right, why do you feel the way you do when I roar like a dragon? And so, but I'm going to focus the question to your guide on your on messages for your highest good at this time. Sumirata Sinona Karamiu Simirata Kirata Katakara Takatakara. So please take that message for however it feels in your heart, and allow your heart to gently soften and open and to receive the true meaning as it is solely destined for you, Dragon's Wings 369. And I'm going to, in addition to this, I'm just going to ask for an English message, or a message in English, should I say. So the trade winds are turning. These are tides turning upon the surface of the earth, of energies from fear into love and peace. And with this, so too are the water and air elements. And you're invited to watch the skies and watch space between the clouds, and look for the dragons, the clouds shaped like dragons, or perhaps more accurately, the dragons shaped as clouds. And begin your dialogue, begin your open heart to place your hand on your heart and talk to the clouds. Talk when you're walking with the clouds, when you're out and about, and set some clear intentions. Your dragons want to come closer to you, and this includes dream time and meditation. So do invite them forwards. And there's a name of this dragon that they're on the tip of their tongue. They want, like I could repeat it, but they're
Mhm.
saying, telling me not to. They're saying that's not how you that's not what you would call them. So they're encouraging you to ask their name. What is their name? You've already got quite a lot of detail about how they look, um, and their energy and how to build that. So yeah, I hope that helps. Oh, you're just saying happy tears. Yay.
Mhm. Nice. That was a great message. And I saw this beautiful large cloud, beautiful white cloud, and the dragon emerging from behind the cloud. And then I heard lyrics of a little bit of when John, you were talking about the connection to the elements. I heard a little bit of James Taylor's song. I've seen fire and I've seen rain when you were talking about the elements. No, I love James Taylor too in his songs. But anyway, and then I heard, um, connection to the elements. I heard, look to the sky and find me in the clouds. Um, feel the wind and you can hear me. Um,
Mm,
so,
that's so cool.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, I just remember oh, I'm getting tingles, especially down the left side of my body.
mm-hmm,
I remember the first time seeing, I think it was like a white dragon that I first met in Dreamtime, and just huge. I was having these vivid dreams of like touching a dragon. It's like I'm not even sure. I wasn't ever really drawn to dragons much until then, and then started seeing them in the clouds. I was always drawn to walk to open spaces so I could see more of the sky, and just seeing because they're huge, right? So sometimes you'll be looking at a part of a cloud, or looking at cloud, and it's actually just part of the dragon. It's like their shoulder or something, and your mind finds it more difficult um to kind of process. But when you just look across the whole sky, it's like, oh yeah, that looks a bit like, hang on a minute, I think that is. And if you're anything like me, take a photo, journal your experiences, and talk to them. And gratitude is a lovely way of connecting as well. Thank you for coming by. Very protective, very wise energy, and it's a wonderful timing for you. Not just your imagination. No, it's not. So, sometimes I wish my imagination was that good. But that is, yeah, it's so beautiful, dragon's wings, and it's a really common like experience that we have where we're connecting with our guides, and our mind says that's my imagination, right? Because it's actually and it is an energetic like overlap that especially our crown chakra has, and our higher aspects of ourselves, our higher selves as well. We have an overlapping energy with our spirit guides. We have to be able to bridge and connect to them. And it's um Natasha Rocha always says to me that
mm,
our imagination is a canvas upon which ourselves and our spirit guides can paint, or create, which is such a lovely
yeah.
description of that kind of that blank canvas, emptiness between which we can co-create together. And I
Mm-hmm.
admit it took me 900 days of meditation and creating songs for meditation messages for me to realize that it wasn't just me working on the canvas. It's like I was like, I am a great painter. I can I can paint every day. And then you realize, hang on, someone's else is here. It's that very being I'm inviting in and working with each day. Thank you, Dragons Wings 369.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Okay, it's my turn now. And sure. Right. Mm-hmm. Sure.
In a world of being distractions, these are programs of
Scottish Sandy, please say hi if you're here.
Scottish Sandy. Are you here? Scottish Sandy, are you here? Oh, I've got to. I shouldn't be saying this publicly. I've got to do like some. I think I'm meant to learn like a Burns poem for an upcoming Robert Burns night, family occasion. And I think it's like Tam O'Shanter is the one that's like whatever 8 verses long or something. It just goes on or 8 minutes long. It just goes on forever, right? It's like I'm not doing that, but I might do the Haggis poem. We sleep cowering timorous beastie. That's all I know. It's the first line. It's the ode to a haggis. Scottish Sandys here.
Yeah, I need a sip of water for a moment.
Oh, good idea. Quench my thrapple. Okay, Scottish Sandy. Can I please have any messages that my guides might have for me? Thanks. And a purple heart. And is that a dog? What's I can't see in the.
I think so. It's a little hard for me to tell.
I'm sure if I looked you up on YouTube, Scottish Sandy, I could zoom into the profile pic. But thank you for. Scottish Sandy is a great name for cookies. Okay, just asking Scottish Sandy to step forwards and everyone else step back. Asking your guides and higher self to step forwards. The message I'm showing for you, Scottish Sandy, is that you're holding the key within you. This key or multiple keys. It's at least 2 or 3 different keys. Oh, I feel it in my heart. So my top of my heart is they are wisdoms that you could share. You already know them. You already consciously know them, and they're sat in your hearts, and you know that you could share them with some loved ones. So it's 2 to 3 people, and these are loved ones that would really benefit from hearing some very clear advice. You know, this is quite life-changing advice, and you've been doing a lot to support them as best you can, and some of this advice feels a little bit unconventional, and so I feel that you're perfectly well equipped to, you know, to handle it politely and yet clearly. And so this is an encouragement. Say you can unlock a lot within these people. It's not your responsibility what they do with the advice, whether, because there's that little bit of fear that you're like, oh, if I tell them, they might not do anything at all, and I kind of would just waste my effort, and here I go again. But it is a gift you have. It's a superpower, and you're just being encouraged to just try it, right? Just see what it feels like. Sharing some of those words of wisdom. I can see you like sat with a cup of tea or coffee, having a bit of a chat, and you're asking something simple, like you're saying to someone, you know, perhaps if you let that thing go, it would open up space to receive this other thing. Like it's really, really simple, and yet it is some of these profoundly life-changing wisdoms that really do change people's lives. You know, when you hear people sharing their stories, they say, "Oh, there was that moment I was speaking with Scottish Sandy, and she said," and so just the advice is just try it, see how it feels. And you know, sometimes we also get worried about sharing advice because we're worried that it's going to be received badly. But just a little bit of a warm up. You know, it's not a, what is it we call it here in the UK, like it's not a shit sandwich, right? It's not like it's not the good and then the poo bit in the middle and then good at the end. It's just lead up a little bit to it, share it, place your hand on your heart if you choose to, and know that it, you know, whenever you share something from the heart with clear and pure intention, will always help.
Yeah, it resonates with a lot that I got for Scottish Sandy too. I saw the keys. I saw 3 keys, and as you're just giving her the message, I saw her holding the 3 keys and looking at each and saying, "I know exactly what they're for," um, and with that certainty, yeah, they're mine, and I'm using them. I know exactly what they're for. So
That is cool. Yeah, I love that it's a superpower you're gearing, like you're just encouraged to get started with.
mhm,
And it feels really exciting, feels really expansive, especially for those that receive it. Hope that
mhm.
helps, Sort of Sandy. And it was you did name your pet, didn't you? Frenchie. Hello to
Yeah.
Frenchie.
Hi, Frenchie.
And sending love. And hello to who used to be called Angelfish, now Fish Angel. Hello. Sending you love. It's lovely to see you here. All right. Whose turn? My turn.
Yes.
I can tell by your pause.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Oh, and I must remember, I do have some Star Wars meditations. Of course I
Oh,
do.
yes, I remember them.
I have
Yes.
a Master Yoda meditation. It is 5 minutes and 51 seconds of and breathe in through the nose. So I hope you enjoy the Yoda meditation. I'm just putting it into the live chat. I can't remember how much I laugh. And I could
Yeah.
just take the same one and put a different thumbnail on it and call it like Cookie Monster or Scooby Doo. Right, back to choosing.
Mhm.
Look to the skies in the daytime. Sparkles of starlight. Spidey K6P, are you here? Oh, Scotty Sandy says, thank you both. I do feel quite wise sometimes. That's amazing. It's a big thing, right? It's a huge thing. Wisdom, especially in today's modern age. You know, I think it was easier a few hundred years ago when we could be like wise in the village or wise in the town. Whereas now that we're a global, community, it's like me. It's like why just little old me? But yeah, it is one of your superpowers, Scottish Sandy. And Spidey K6P is here. Thank you. So you said, hi, Viviane and Jon. Thank you for all you do. Thank you. I'm curious to know if I worked with or studied under a notable spiritual figures / leaders in past lives, whether human or non-human. Hey, let me repeat that. Whether human or non-human. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you for your request.
Mhm.
So Spidey K6P, so I was shown like the answer is yes, you've worked under let's call them spiritual teachers. As it feels how you were interested in working with them. And I saw that there was a pattern of you beginning to work with them in later life, and asked why. And your higher self said, because you like to gain a lot of life experience first, because it offers both grounding, wisdom, and then also this expansiveness. You know, what you learned in previous lives is that the more you can live a life and work on all your own stuff first, it makes you much more open to receive from others. And I had a past life memory. So this is a memory of mine aboard a Galactic Federation ship. And you had briefly come into one of my classes. Now, it didn't feel like I was really your teacher or that I was teaching you, but I was just a bit shocked. Like, oh, it's like our timelines overlap. And I saw that it was actually another teacher nearby in the same Galactic Federation ship that you were visiting. And this particular teacher, so they're non-human, and they had a very high vibration, a very like wispy, like air, like a cloudy, like almost a vapor like energy to them. And I was just shown that you were working with them for to reach some of these higher vibrations. So this felt like much more closer to sixth dimension. And let me see if there's anything else. I'll just go quiet for a moment, Viviane, and feel free to share anything that comes through for you.
Yeah, I got the same that yes, that definitely happened in a past life. I was shown a human, a human leader. Uh, for some reason, they showed me a ship, a large ship, and I'm not waiting to understand why. And I'm getting it was a Viking ship, so I trying to understand any connection there. That was after I saw Spidey as a listening to this leader, spiritual leader. It was a different past life.
Yeah.
I'm getting that it was from a past life that she learned from this spiritual leader. Some of the lessons and the experience helped her experience in a different lifetime. There was he was a Viking. They're showing me the word leader, but there's another word that is trying to come through. And everybody looked up to this person.
Yeah, the word I got was like, maybe I don't think they described themselves as this, but we described like a priest or priestess.
Okay.
They're a leader, but also a spiritual leader.
Mm-hmm.
I saw some lifetimes in between as well, which were fascinating, which were like ancient Greece, and there was more of a line of like some of your earlier incarnations on Earth were in, how to describe it, in pursuit of learning if philosophy, like if philosophers could help bring, was the mind capable of bringing in teachings into the body and into practical day-to-day life. And I really felt with the Viking past life, because the Vikings, had the elements, they had multiple gods, and they worked so closely. Like we might look back and say, oh, some of that was superstitious, right? Behaviors like, oh, don't do this and do this. actually there was a much more beautiful integration with our spirituality in day-to-day life. And I feel like that's some of this pursuit that this pattern that your higher self was describing, Spidey, is like, yes, like learning lots, but also learning how to like bring it into day-to-day life.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that helps you, Spidey. It was really interesting, and it's fascinating that you're asking about it as well, because it does feel like your soul's like yearning to learn a bit more, and you just said, "Oh, very cool," and it's something you could do a bit more yourself as well. Either in meditation yourself, or going back in time through booking someone for a one-to-one session, or you might also find my hidden witch wound meditation helpful. I'll dig that out as we're chatting.
Mm-hmm.
And that's an hour long, where you can go back. I mean, you don't need to actually do healing in it, but you can just use it to go back to previous lives. That's it in the chat. Hidden witch wound past life. And what you can do is at the start of it, you can just set an intention, say, yeah, like take me to my Viking past life, take me to my time when I was, because it feels like before Earth that you were learning about from that very high vibration, like what did I say, vapor-like being. Why you didn't choose me? You chose some other vapor being as a teacher. I forgive you. I forgive you. But that's really cool. Great. Who's next to choose?
I'm choosing. Some.
Thank you. And I can see the sparkles in your beautiful eyes.
I almost chose Scottish Sandy again, so I'm going to go again.
In your strong boundaries.
Okay, Julie Wallace, please let us know if you're here.
Julie Wallace, are you here? And please do put all requests in capitals. Hello, Julie Wallace. Thank you for your request.
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying, I would like to access / open my spiritual gift. Would the Akashic Records be able to tell me how or who can assist? Thank you. Okay. Well, we can ask. We can ask the question of your Akashic Records. So just asking everyone else step back and give us space to focus on Julie Wallace. Access your Akashic Records. Understand how best to help you access and open your spiritual gifts. So I'm just being shown your path ahead of you. You could describe this as your spiritual awakening, your ascension path, your path of continued improvement. And your higher self, like, I'm just going to introduce this statement because it's quite blunt, right? And maybe it's powerful for some people, and I hope it resonates with you, Julie Wallace. Is the blunt message for your spiritual awakening and your spiritual gifts, to activate them, was, and it's a very like clear view of your awakening journey, which is the path of spiritual awakening can be described as a path of a series of hard choices to continually make. Now, personally, yes, that's definitely. I feel that's definitely true. But it's not just hard choices. There's good stuff there too. There's things you just kind of get for free that you weren't really expecting to, but they do come from some hard choices on the journey. And as shown on your path, some of the first like stepping stones for you are really focused on your own energetic and spiritual hygiene and health. So focusing on what you consume, who you connect with, your food, your drink, what you consume online, TV, the relationships that you have, exercise, your daily practices of meditation. Like all these foundations are really, really important to get started. And that there's some hard decisions of some letting go for you. And I think this is why this message is quite like tough and clear for you. It's like there's some stuff that's in that list, and it could be connections with others that stands out to me the most. Is there are things that you need to let go of, because there's a, as well as these foundations of hygiene, if you like, and your mental and psychological health. There's cultivating those feelings of safety. Wow, and I can feel that around your heart. Like your heart is nice and safe and open. And one way of imagining this aspect of you, your heart, is like the child of you, your inner child, and saying to yourself, how do I help little Julie Wallace feel safe today to open up and play? Like as kids, we wouldn't play when we were scared. We wouldn't open up and just do all the fun things. We would stop. We would kind of go into a freeze. So like if you've not already, and I forgive me if I've even done readings for you for and forgotten, but a great place to get started would be something like my free 5D Ascension classes, which I now do live with Chloe every Tuesday. But the playlist goes right back to the start, and it takes you right back to all the things I just said, like building all these foundations. This was like setting a clear vision about what you want. So you could say, yeah, I'm going to activate my superpowers, and then takes you into practices for learning meditation, clearing your, having like strong energetic and spiritual hygiene. So I can just post those in the chat, and yeah, encourage you as well to come along to the live streams, and you'll get like the latest of what we're up to as well. So it's the 5D Ascension class content I'm sharing with you. How about you, Viviane? How'd you get on?
I heard open your heart, and then I saw Julie in a circle of a lot of people, but that circle started to look smaller. So a lot of her current connections and current people start to not be part of her circle anymore as her gifts, as her journey continues to expand. So yeah, the circle look much smaller, and that is a good thing.
Yeah.
Even though it may not feel that way when it happens. And then I heard room for expansion. And growth. I heard you feel different, a new version of you. And the process already, this process started already. And that's one of the reasons why you're here and asking this question.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I definitely lost, especially my first couple of years of my awakening, as it started in November 2017, I remember thinking a lot like, I can't share this stuff publicly or talk about it because people think I'm completely nuts, right? I'll probably lose friends. And the thing is, you know, this is another Natasha quote, right? She describes when she changed career to step back into this work. So she was saying to her partner at that time, I'm worried that if I do this work, that we're gonna lose friends. And he said, well, maybe they weren't friends worth having if they're not gonna, stick with you through what is effectively the real you. And I really love that. And it doesn't mean that you don't, like I still say hi to those friends if I pass them in the street. And sometimes there'll be the odd occasion that we're meeting up in a larger group. And there's no bad blood or anything. And I always feel really empowered to just be myself around these people years later. So, because sometimes we can project and, be really worried in the future and just think, oh, they're going to hate me. I'm like, because that's what happened in some of our past lives, like getting chased out the village with pitchforks and torches. It doesn't need to be like that. You can let go amicably and just be really respectful of each other's beliefs. So yeah, I wish you all the best, Julie Wallace, with your journey. And and a couple of others were saying that you appreciated the 5D Ascension classes. So yeah, I hope that they provide you some support on your journey. That's exactly why they're there and free of charge. Okay. Who's
your turn, Jon? Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm so grateful
Ooh, this sounds cool. Sky Morero, 120. Are you here?
Oh, Sky's here. Sky Morero is here. That was fast. Thank
you. So fast. Okay. I had a vision of myself as a golden-skinned being, possibly a fairy. I was perfectly fit and felt strong, beautiful and graceful and at peace with all. A message or a past life? Thank you so much. And a rainbow. Thank you. Okay. Morero, let's ask your guides to come forward, your higher self. Someone else to step back. I'm just being shown like a little diagram in your Akashic records. It's a past life. I really, yeah, such a lovely energy. This is they are a fairy. It's how I would perceive them. It's quite funny because your past life is kind of like tugging and pulling on your timeline to come into a parallel. So it's this feeling of, it's so helpful. Personally, I find it so helpful to imagine that all lifetimes are parallel, past, present, future, that linear times are kind of, it's a bit of a joke that humanity still believes in it. And so just allow that, allow the fairy to be, in other words, to be aware of the fairy of you, to be aware of your present life, like each present moment, and that there's this reconnection, this rejoining together. And the message that this past life of you, Sky Morero, is wanting to bring forwards is they're wanting to guide you. There's little touches of similar themes to the last request. They want to guide you to your fitness, to your health, to your strength, and some superpower activations. And I love that when I as I described it, as you perceived yourself as a fairy, even though you're tiny, and not super small, like you're about this big, you felt like, you don't know you're small. It's just everything else is really big, but you felt strong and fit. And it's that feeling that it wants to help bring back within you. And there's just a lot of joy and playfulness that goes with this as well, right? Perhaps explains why I'm so silly most of the time on these live streams. It's like it's always an opportunity for play, and a lot of your fairies' past life physique was also because of their joy, their play, and like this constant, how to describe it, like this constant, like energized and an open heart. And if you're wanting to connect more, then I would ask them in meditation to come forwards. So just say out loud, place your hand on your heart, create a safe space, ask out loud for your fairy past life. You could scroll back in the live chat and look at that hidden witch wounds meditation. That could also take you to your past life, and you could ask in that, just say out loud, I'd like to be taken to my fairy past life. Also, just before you go to sleep at dream at dream time, just before you go to sleep at night, just say, ask for your fairy past life to come forwards. And of course, you can book a one-to-one session with Viviane or I, who could also take you to that past life, and you could go and chat with them. How about you, Viviane?
Nice. Definitely. It was a past life, and I saw the fairy saying tiny and mighty, and then doing this, like strong, tiny and mighty, and I saw Sky Morero looking to the arms and seeing patches that were gold, and then I heard it's in you, it's within you. So yes, to bring, to embrace and to embody that sense of, well, it takes action to being perfectly fit and feel strong and healthy, in that sense, checking your health care and your everything, your diet, your daily routine. Take a good look at your habits and see where you can make them healthier and stronger. But it's I heard, yeah, I'm here, and I really want to be seen through you. So yeah, want to see you stronger and active. That's what I got. I hope it helps you. I hope it makes sense to you.
Thank you, Sky Morero. You're really beautiful. I love fairies. Oh, and I wanted to say this. Chinese. I'm not saying that's how they speak, right? But it was inside of me. I had to come out. But yeah, just so beautiful. And lots of lovely chat as well going on in the live chat. Thank you everyone for like talking with each other and sharing with each other. Especially on the themes of often the isolation and loneliness we go through in our awakening journey. It's tough, right? And when I was going through it for years, and it could have been 2 days, or it could have been 20 years. In the moment, it felt like an eternity, right? I remember at points like creating songs and staring into the mirror every morning and doing a meditation. It's like, where's all this going? Like, what's happening? Like, where's this world going? What's happening to me? And I just remember this feeling of I have to grow in solitude. Like I'm not isolated. I'm not separate from others, but I'm creating this space to grow into. But it is really, lonely at times. So just holding space for everyone. And I hope that this live stream at least is a place you can come and just share that kind of stuff and say, tell us how you're feeling. It's just so powerful because there's so many of us. There's 62 in the live chat, and hundreds watch back in the replay as well. So if you're replay lurking, please say hi as well. We love that too. Say hello in the comments. But yeah, thank you so much for your request, Sky Morero.
And
Okay.
Jon is selecting our next request. Thank you, Sky Morero.
Come home. Oh, it's this song.
Something bad.
Do something bad.
Okay. Lotus Bloom 22, are you here? Lotus Bloom 22, are you here? Yes, you're here. Fantastic. Hello, Lotus Bloom. And you say, I had a strange contact from Orion beings that claim to be my old family, but I feel off about this. I even saw sightings in the sky. Any guidance from guides and a clearing, please?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, we can take a look. I'm just asking all the other beings step back, give Lotus Bloom space for Viviane and I to offer a reading and clearing. Yeah, there's a lot of beings that are interested in you right now, Lotus Bloom. A lot of negative attention.
Yeah, I actually see something in her aura as I'm scanning the energy.
Yeah, there's something that's fallen within your boundaries that some of these beings want back. It's one of them. It's like a smaller negative being. I'm just going to deal with these other. It's just so noisy with these other beings. Let me get rid of these.
Mm-hmm.
Just going to use some dragon-like language and push them away from the outside of your aura, Lotus Bloom. Okay. And one of them just asked that we return that being that's attached to Lotus Bloom to them. Where do you see? You saw it in the aura. Do you see where?
Well, the way it was shown to me, I see the aura and I see thin lines going across, from top to bottom around her aura.
Thank you. I'm seeing something to the left.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just at heart level, like horizontally. It's interesting you see the lines because it's not, I don't think it's actually connected to Lotus Bloom's body.
Yeah, they're actually looking like thin silver lines. Just, over the aura.
just that
Same
energy.
the circle of the aura, like just lining.
Yeah, the energy of those silver lines is so different. It's like it for me, it feels much higher vibration than those beings.
Mm-hmm.
It does feel like you're going through some high vibration extraterrestrial help. Because I know you're asking about Orion beings. We'll definitely discern
Mm-hmm.
that. I'm just going to remove this small being from your aura.
The one on the left that you saw is, to me, I see as a faint, a shadow, light shadow, and it has this jelly-like texture. It's weird.
Yeah, really. I mean, everything's unusual, but this is all very unique. It was trying to make its way to attach into the left side of the heart, the receiving side, trying to block the ability to receive love and to isolate you.
And the silver lines, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to speak over you.
Go ahead.
The silver lines do not feel negative to me.
Yeah. For me, it feels almost like an Orion or Palladian like energy. Like it's a like a spiritual technology. Like it's a weave, a protective mesh that's been put in place. So what was happening is, and this must have been energetically so noisy for your Lotus Bloom, that these entities that were showing a lot of interest were trying to get into your aura but failing. And what had happened is one of them had got in, the smaller one, and then it became trapped inside. So I'm not. My mind keeps on wanting to like answer the first question. I'm like, no, let's just deal with what we experience first, then we'll come back to that first question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just asking Archangel Raphael to take a look as well. So first of all, Archangel Michael's confirmed that being that I've removed has been returned. It chose to return to what is really its family. They feel like quite a low vibration family of negative entities. There's this, and there's a weird like mix in here of messages, and I just want to help with some of that discernment. Lotus Bloom is that the group of beings that were interested in you, it's possible that you've had past lives with them before, or and I don't mean that you were part of that family. I mean that you had past lives at that similar vibration. And yeah, just you've been doing all the right things, like pushing them out, getting them to leave you alone. And just like I did, remember that when we create these protective bubbles around ourselves, although we don't have kind of jurisdiction, right? We don't have a free will sovereignty on the outside of that bubble. We can still rattle our cage a bit and say, would you just be quiet? Just go away. Just leave me alone, right? So we can't force other beings, but we can object to them being like constantly like harassing us. And then I'm just checking on the question. Yeah, so your higher self is saying, so to the question of the other beings from Orion's belt and even sightings that you've had, the next step for you is to give yourself space. So give yourself plenty of space before you try and answer that question. Because you're definitely having a form of, and it could, like the energy I felt was Orion or Palladian. You definitely have some ET, galactic brother and sister support and intervention, and these are from your guides, from your family. Whether it's what you want now is space So do engage with something like, if you haven't already been trying my negative entity protection meditations, like
Mhm.
keep up those. And I would say, like, give yourself at least a couple of weeks before you then start to try and answer the question about these guides in the sky, and especially the sightings, because there's this kind of weird energy of sometimes we will see sightings as being more negative as well. So they can be often like lower down and closer to Earth and different colors, and they feel very different, but they can be of negative origin, negative entity origin. So yeah, try these meditations if you've not tried them before.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that helps you. Please do take good care of yourself, Lotus Bloom. And that's us at time.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Viviane.
Thank you.
I'll bring our session to an end, thanking our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron. Please close the Akashic records, close the Akashic records, close the Akashic records, and asking all of us to remain in our individual protected bubbles for as long as we choose, to step outside of the shared space as I close it down, remove any connections to it, any cords, and return to source, or never return here again. Please do get plenty of rest, drink as much water as it feels right for you. Perhaps try some grounding. I'm about to go outside in my bare feet and ground on the grass in my garden for a little while. And yeah, sending you all so much love. Thank you so much for coming along. Please do check out both of our channels. Viviane, are you live tomorrow or
Yes,
Wednesday?
on Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
We're also changing schedule, aren't we? So we're not here on Thursday this week. We are back together, and I believe I got this right. We're now changing from next week to a Tuesday and a Thursday.
Correct.
Fantastic. And that's also when we have Chloe as our special guest.
Yes, as May 12th, I believe.
That's right, May 12th.
Mm-hmm.
So the next live streams are May 12th and May 14th. So the Tuesday and the Thursday, same time. And we have Jen, the Resting Witch, on the Thursday, which I'm excited.
Yes.
For. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Please check out our websites, subscribe to our channels, like, share, subscribe, comment, hype, do all the things. Check out our one-to-one offerings, and thank you so much for your kind donations that help support us doing this work every week. And it's such an honor to help you on your journeys. Please do keep in touch through comments and live chats, and we'll be seeing you all again soon. Oh, and I'm back tomorrow as well with Chloe, the Spiritual Awakening live stream. My brain almost stopped. All right, thank you so much, everyone. Take care. Sending so much love. Thank you.
Bye.